Welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and to continue to subscribe. Some people went to meet Tinubu and told him that nobody can control me. Who says so? That is Asari Dokubo, a former Niger Delta militant warlord. Mujahid Asari Dokubo has made some disclosure regarding the current administration led by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Asari Dokubo, who endorsed the presidential ambition of Bola Tinubu in the 2023 elections, has criticized the current government after the Niger Delta Development Commission was scrapped and replaced with the Ministry of Regional Government or Development. However, in the video, Asari Dokubo disclosed that some unknown individuals have spoken about him in a rather malignant manner to President Tinubu. This disparagement resulted in the abrupt end of his relationship with the president. According to the video, they went to Tinubu and told him that nobody can control this man at 60 years of age. If I were in the civil service, I wouldn't have retired, isn't it? I would not have retired, and yet somebody will still want to control me. He continued, I refuse to be used as a puppet. So when people talk, they should try what I am doing and see if they will survive it. Asari Dokubo is right in his own sense. Let's take it from the point of view of his current age. Here is an elder statesman, whether they like it or not, take it or leave it. At 60, is an elder. In the medical field, they call them the elderly. So, at that age, that's not the age that he is going to look for the direction of his life. It is not the age that is just wanting to know his mission in life or what to do or who to serve. So as he submitted, he doesn't need to count before anyone or submit to anybody at 60. That's number one. Number two, he said, I refuse to be used as a puppet. At his age, how can somebody begin to push him around? Because a Tinubu is now the president, and then some people tend to be close to Tinubu in quote now, probably living in Aso Rock or they are doing meeting with him from time to time. And Asari Dokubo doesn't have such a time. He lives in the Niger Delta, and then once in a while he may want to see the president or give a phone call. And because some people are day to day, living with the president, they feel that, oh, they can speak about anybody in the country and they are correct or they are authority. No, this man has been with Tinubu for quite a while, so that is what I am expecting him as to leverage upon. That whatever the situation, Tinubu and Asari Dokubo has been coming around now for a while. You know Tinubu knows you. Both of you, you love yourself. You know your weaknesses and your strengths. You also know the opportunities you have and the threats along your path. So you know how to handle him. He knows how to handle you. Why not go along that path and forget what the naysayers are saying? People are bound to talk, especially when they realize that it's impossible for them to use you as their tool. And I appreciate that, because if we decide to investigate this set of people, maybe they are the ones that want to get something out of Nigeria because Tinubu has blocked so many angles, and then they feel that, oh, some of the way to get through and in order to siphon our commonwealth again is to use those who he trusted, who are close to him, or the people he has helped one time or the other, or the people he loved or he has soft spot for. And I think such a person, one of such people, is Asari Dokubo, because from his antecedent, the way Tinubu helped Asari Dokubo during his struggle time with the military government and the likes. So, and they feel that Asari Dokubo should be cowed. No, he should not agree with them. And that's the reality. Also, I see him as a good friend to constructively criticize the government. He might not really understand the purpose of changing the NDDC, that is the National Delta Development Commission, to Ministry of Regional Development. That means scrapping the NDDC and bringing it under that ministry. He needs to ask questions, and he has every right again, even before he asks questions, to criticize if he wants to do constructively. He shouldn't be seen as a dissident. No, after all, he has in the record that he supports Tinubu all the way until Tinubu became the president. So he's not an hypocrite, which I appreciate about Asari Dokubo. and is not afraid. You should be able to face them and tell them. Of course, I also love the fact that he challenged them. If you can walk my path, come in. I'm 60 years of age. And what are you trying to tell me? Is very, very important. After saying that, I'm not saying that Asari Dokubo should show pride, and also that Asari Dokubo should be uncontrollable. In quote now, in a relative term, is an elderly, and he should be spoken to, and they should sit down and reason with him at this level of his life. Everyone should come to table and make their discussion and express their own feeling, and let him also express his own feeling. If both feelings are aligned, so be it. If they don't, of course, to your tent, O Israel, let everyone go. I see in him a man who is trying to fight, one for himself, for his boys and people around him, and at large the Niger Delta. Yes, I see that. You may say he's selfish. I will tell you, every politician is first of all selfish, because it's about personal interest and not personal enmity. That is one thing about them. And whether we call him a warlord or not, is also in a way a politician. He might not be a card-carrying member of any party, I don't know, but he has his way of relating the people in politics and in power. For example, he supported President Tinubu, and it shows where his involvement is, and his, what he wants to do, and the person he feels his loyalty should go to. That's all right by him. Is an elder, 60 years of age. So Nigerians should be weary, and he himself should be weary of such set of people. And you should also know, whether you like it or not, people will talk about you. So Asari Dokubo should be ready to hear many good things and a lot of bad things about him, because those who are maligning his image before the president are not really doing it because of Asari Dokubo. They are doing it for themselves because they want to get something, and they feel that if they don't malign you, they can't get up. Maybe Asari Dokubo is blocking them, and the president has used Adugo as a good excuse to tell them, if you want me to do this, do that, go to Asari Dokubo. And they couldn't go. Probably what they have in mind will not align with what the man has in mind for his people. So then they now go into the ministry of maligning and disparaging the man. Well, whatever the situation, of course, that is the stock in trade of politicians and those who are in the business of sucking the country dry, staying behind the back door, not knowing that they are the one causing the issue. They are the one that call themselves cabal, but then you'll be heaping blame on the current president or the governor in their state. But they are the one that are the pipers that are dictating the tune. So at this stage of this man's life, he should stand his ground, and like he challenge them, let them come and walk his path and see. I wish him well. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to this channel.